morning adventures. So we're here at Disney's Epcot to check out the Flower Garden Festival, and mistakes were made. So we decided to come in the morning and rope drop it so we can avoid any crowds. But unfortunately, we didn't check the calendar, and today was a Run Disney event. So what would normally be a slow morning, relaxing, calm, has been a little filled of lines already. So just got in the park, but Joel, what are we gonna do today?
Well, we're gonna take you around, we're gonna show you some topiaries, hopefully we're gonna have some delicious food. We're still gonna make a good day out of it, but again, mistakes were made, so always check those calendars. So what was supposed to be a light day, no crowds, turned into a very crowded day.
But it's still gonna be beautiful, the sun is shining, we're ready to see the flowers and topiaries, so come along with us and join us on the adventure. So we were making our way down to Soarin' and came across our first topiary, and it looks like it's gonna be the Lion King. Around the corner you also have Pumbaa and Timon. Despite the early morning crowds, looks like it's just a 15-minute wait for Soarin'. So hopped on to enjoy a ride. So we just got off of Soarin'. So for a while there, it has been Soarin' over California, and it was nice to come back to Soarin' and have it actually be Soarin' over the world. So happy to see that that's back. I think now we're gonna head and make our way over to the Butterfly Garden and check out, see what we can see there. If you're wondering where the Butterfly Garden is, here is Soarin' currently. Just come out, turn the corner, and right here next to Soarin' is the entrance to the Butterfly Garden. So just found this caterpillar right here, and what's great about the exhibit is that they'll show you also information about the butterflies and what you can see. Another cool thing in the butterfly exhibit is that you can see the different stages of their larva. Looks like we have some chrysalises here waiting to hatch. Stages. So these look like they've recently hatched. You can see they're drying their wings.
She's a Disney princess.
It finally happened.
There's a reason why the butterfly exhibit is here every year, because it's fantastic. Very rarely can you ever walk into such a beautiful place and have hundreds of butterflies flying around. It's definitely a can't miss if you're coming here to the Flower and Garden Festival. Make time for it, it's really cool, and it's actually really educational for the kids too.
So another thing to do during the festival is a spike scavenger hunt. So if you look around some of the gardens, you can see spike, and it has a little message near it, and you're supposed to find them in different gardens around the park. Oh, there he is. So as we're walking around, came across the Toy Story Topiary, and I love how every year they're kind of in different locations, so keeping it fresh and changing it up. So here's what they look like. See, we have Bo Peep, her sheep, and we have Woody.
I've discovered my new favorite topiary here, which is Goofy in the flower bed blowing a dandelion. Super cute, well thought out, definitely a unique take, and I've never seen this one before, so comment below if you remember seeing them somewhere else.
So something new that I noticed is that they've included the Songbird Meadow. So it's supposed to be a bird retreat, helping you find ways to help support birds in your own backyard. It's cool, they have bird feeders and bird houses in the garden as well. So normally throughout Epcot, all year that is, they have these purple martin houses. And here you can see we have a sign talking about the purple martin birds, showing you their range, their diet, and what they end up looking like. But during spring in this festival, you can see they're actually here currently nesting. You can see them flying around, soaring in the sky. So cool to actually see them here in person.
We stopped in the creation shop to see what kind of new merch they have for the Flower and Garden Festival, and the first thing that caught my eye was this lounge fly with the orange bird. I think it's so cute.
know. I just love the colors. It's definitely springtime, and the orange bird is definitely one of my favorite. So Jen, being curious, found the cutest thing that I missed in the first thing in the Loungefly bag. Surprise! To match your Loungefly bag is a Loungefly ears. I guess this is a new collaboration with Disney that they're doing ears with Loungefly, but they're definitely a higher quality. But unfortunately, with that higher quality comes a higher price. I think they're $45. So, but they are definitely better than most of the ears that they make recently. So I'm actually happy to see this and it gives you a premium product for a premium price. So I do like this.
And they're super cute too.
Yeah, that's the other part.
Look at how cute that is.
Right?
So just notice this really adorable ornament for the festival. If you're coming with your family during this time, this would be a great souvenir. I don't know if anyone else does this, but we collect ornaments on all of our trips. So here for the price of $25, I think it's worth it. It's cute, it has the year, it's orange bird.
I will tell you this one, whoever's in charge of the merchandise this year for Flower & Garden is really doing a great job.
So I mentioned earlier about Spike's Pollen-nation exploration, and so it's a scavenger hunt around the world, and in the creation shop you can pick up this, I guess you can say map, where you can go and see where you find all Spike locations, put stickers on it. Here are the stickers that you would see, and then you turn it in at the end for a reward, and it's a little mini cornhole games. Not practical, but very cute for any type of like desk decoration maybe. Here's a little more information about that scavenger hunt. You can see that it is $9.99, and so after you turn it in, then that reward is those little cornhole things. And it looks like the creation shop is a redemption location for you to go and pick up those items. If you didn't know where all the orange bird stuff is, come find orange bird in the corner, and you will hit the jackpot. Now that we've walked around a little bit, it's time to get a little food, and we're first stopping here at the Farmer's Feast. What's neat about this venue, or this booth, is that it rotates throughout the festival. So we've already missed the first one, Early Bloom, but right now they have the springtime menu, and it looks like we can get some scallops, a blueberry buckle, grilled street corn on the cob, which I believe is offered all throughout the festival since it's so popular. We also have two cocktail options as well. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can get.
For our first item of the day, we started with a blueberry buckle. One of the things here about the desserts at all of these festivals is they're usually really good values for the amount of food you get. So we're gonna take a taste and see how it is.
So we just had our first bite, and I would say it's pretty good. It's a great breakfast item, so hitting it first thing in the morning was great. The cake itself is really kind of like, it's not dried out. It's very flavorful, the blueberries are good, and the little whipped cream is a great topping on too. So despite it being a race morning, it looked super busy when we walked in. It's really not that bad now that we've entered the World Showcase. Made our way over to France, and I always love the Topiaries here from Beauty and the Beast, my favorite movie. Never noticed this, but Cogsworth has a ticking pendulum in him. Then if you make your way here, and here we have the star of the shows, Beauty and the Beast. So despite the crowds we saw on this morning, it's looking not horrible today. I think we're going to make our way over to America and get another bite of food and see what we can find. All right, let's go do this. So we were making our way over to America, hit Japan. I wanted to show you guys one of the gardens they have here. So all throughout the festival and the lands in Epcot, there's various gardens you can find. And this one is a water garden. You can see it has different features. Water dripping down, pipes falling, hitting wind chimes as they drop. Just a cool ambiance. And they have another one, part of it over here. So one of the favorite topiaries in Japan, which actually used to be in China, is the dragon. But this is the perfect location for it. Perfect photo op. Dragon made of succulents with the, it's probably wrong, but a pagoda in the background, but nonetheless beautiful shot. sure if this is new this year or maybe last year, but I love this edition of Tiana. Beautiful landscape of flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for her, she's over in the American Pavilion. Now that we finally made it to America, we came to the Magnolia Terrace, and I believe we are here for the Muffuletta panini and the bread pudding. But here's a scan of everything else they have to offer. So here is the Muffuletta sandwich and the Bananas Foster's bread pudding. Altogether it was $11, and I think it's worth the money. Definitely the bread pudding is shareable. It is huge. Sandwich, not so shareable, but good for a quick little bite for yourself if you wanted. All right, let's go ahead and dig in, and I'll tell you how it is.
So first impression of this Muffuletta sandwich is pretty delicious. Sandwich is good, but what really sets it apart for me was the bread. Nice and crispy herb bread. So definitely can't miss up.
So review of our bread pudding. It's pretty good. It has a strong banana flavor. It is definitely dense, so on a hot day it may not be the best, but if you can come at night and it's colder out, definitely worth a try. I think if they were to put some whipped cream on it, it would cut the denseness of it and give it more of a light feeling. If you were to compare this bread pudding to the pretzel bread pudding in Germany, that one is worlds better. So I would say if you had to choose between the two, get up the one in Germany. But you know, if you really love Bananas Foster's and looking for a different twist of it, give it a try. Another thing they have at the festival is always their concert series. So right now we have the Garden Rocks going on, and you can see there's a lineup of performers all throughout the festival. So while you're here, don't forget to check it out online, see who is performing, and see if you can't catch one of your favorite acts while you're here during the festival.
Well, that's going to be it for us today. It's getting to be that time in Florida where it's hot, and so we're going to cut it a little short. Overall, Flower and Garden Festival always delivers.
Everything was very beautiful. The scents of the flowers, the colors of everything. Topiaries, they had a bunch of new ones for this year, the ones from Coco, and they always change topiaries to different locations, so it's always different every year.
Yeah, we didn't eat as much food as I thought we would, because with it being so hot and a lot of the food being hot, it's not necessarily to me as appetizing, but it definitely looked like there's a lot of good stuff. So it's definitely a multi-trip for us. We'll be back to try some other things, and there definitely seems to be lots of good stuff to try.
Yeah, and everything we did try today was really good. It's like I said, it's just really hot, so eating hot food on a hot day just does not feel good. So,
but overall, good day. Like I said, it's definitely worth coming. And again, with some new topiaries, it definitely refreshes the festival in my mind.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out, not just once, but more than once. So see how the festival changes throughout the time.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
Bye.